And we're back.
Hey everybody, welcome!
Slightly disheveled.
Welcome to the clunky start of our third year, or start of our 4th year anniversary show. Yay! This is the time we did our first live stream on August 4th, 3 years ago.
How nice.
Mr. O is very upset.
No, I'm not.
Well, he has a lot of pressure on him to produce the show. We should all give Mr. O some credit for the work he does. And also, I am keeping the list today, so bear with me if I make a few mistakes. I might have gotten some of the order wrong at the end here, but I'm hoping you will abide by the order as you see it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty close. And okay. Well, anyway, as I was saying before, we're kicking off this thing called Tarot Talks, which will be special event, which will be posted on our website. We will, of course, make announcements everywhere, but that's where you will have to register to get into the Zoom meetings that we are setting up every so often. And we plan on having a little fun, at least 30 to 45 minutes, depending on what Zoom allows me. And we will be doing those. We'll be doing those when we can.
If you're camera shy, pretend it's Halloween and wear a mask.
You don't have to show yourself on Zoom.
I'm
it's
teasing.
True. Your name will just show there or whatever you identify as. And it will be a lot of fun, I guarantee you. We're going to have some different things going on there. We might take questions about, like, world predictions, or just predictions in general. Like, for example, if somebody wants us to read on, for example, if Alex Jones, what's his name? Alex Jones, if he gets busted for perjury, for example, we know he's gotten a hefty fine to pay tonight, which is awesome.
Hey, y'all, you don't have to thank me for doing my job. It's frustrating sometimes when technology fails, but usually the just persistence and trying to get it right. So there you go.
Yeah. So at any rate, what we're going to do today to kick off our anniversary too is, I don't know if all of you are interested. If you are not, just say so. But when it's your turn, we are going to spin the wheel. And the first person, whoever it is, where the wheel lands on the Wheel of Fortune, will get a free private reading from us. Woohoo!
Right. The details will be arranged, afterwards. But, yeah.
So that's the plan, and if nobody gets the wheel today, it'll continue Sunday. You'll have another chance.
But this jackpot does not build.
Just one of a number of giveaways we have planned coming. All right. So let's get on with the show. I have a new Oracle deck I am featuring today for the collective, the card for the collective. And it is the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards.
I see Sonny has moved the camera on me. So
yes, he dive-bombed the camera. We don't have Violet Lotus here to keep him in line.
I thought that was Kara's job.
No, Kara causes mischief.
Oh, right. Kara causes... Oh... It's an unrequited twin flame thing, right?
All right. This is a beautiful deck. It's very, very nice. I am enjoying it. One of 2 Oracle decks I've gotten recently. All right. And I'm going to have you pick one out because I'm not sure how well I shuffle.
Don't you always have me pick one out?
Not always. Sometimes I have
okay.
you shuffle. It depends. It depends, Mr. O.
I see Gina hasn't made it back. I hope she does.
I hope she does. All right.
Thank you, Sally. That's right, everybody. Oh,
What do we got?
23. Prioritize self-love and care.
Aww.
When do you feel most nurtured and cared for?
Oh, that's an awesome card.
Indeed.
Prioritize self-love and care. You may feel as if you don't have much control right now, like with technology, and your world is spinning out of control like the spinning wheel here. But this is a gentle reminder that you have more control than you think. You have the power to be present in this moment and to focus on how you want to feel right now. To stay grounded, prioritize your self-love and care practice. Get back to basics and take care of you. Self-love isn't about being selfish. It's about self-fulfillment. We all deserve our own love and attention. You may be showing up for everyone else and taking care of others at the expense of yourself. When you take care of yourself first, everything else can flourish. So the divine assignment, this is something you ought to keep in mind and try to do. What does self-love mean to you? How often do you look in the mirror and say kind things to yourself? This is a glorious opportunity to improve your relationship with yourself. Treat yourself with compassion. Can you celebrate yourself instead of berating yourself? Use this time to create a new self-love routine. What activities make you feel nurtured? Add these to your daily routine. Give yourself the care you need and watch how everything transforms. Focus on your daily routine and carve out more time for you. This could be as simple as taking time out to journal, taking a hot bubble bath with Epsom salt, or going for a nature walk. You can also go to a mirror, look into your own eyes, and compliment yourself. Feel the power of love moving through you. The question you need to ask is, when do I feel more nurtured and cared for? You know, this is interesting since we've been getting the Empress reversed a lot
Yeah, we get it a
lately.
bit, yeah. Mhm.
And so, you know, self-care is a thing, but not just self-care, self-love. How do you feel about yourself? Show yourself some love.
Well, I liked what you said about the self-care stuff. And my library, where I work at part-time, they've been giving away little bath bomb kits that come in like 8 different fragrances, and you get like a little kit with the Epsom salts and then the fragrance, and it tells you how to put it together. Hey, maybe go to your public library. They might be doing those kind of things too. We're doing all kinds of summer reading programs with prizes, so take care of yourself and read a book in the bathtub.
That's what we have for you for the collective today. All right. I love this oracle. It's very, very nice.
So moving right along, my cards for this evening are the English Magic Tarot, and that's the 10 of coins. And then my Uncommon Tarot, which
Okay.
Banshee gave me,
Yes.
and that's the 6 of coins. Little glare there. And I have other decks as needed.
Okay, well, today I am using the Dog Days Tarot one more time. What the heck? I think it's the Dog Days are almost done. But here is the 5 of C, which is the 5 of Cups in that deck.
Looks like a dingo.
It did, didn't it? He looked a little worn. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. I think I showed this card last time in Lisa Hunt's Animals Divine deck, the
Yeah, we
9
had that
of
one.
Pentacles. And then I have the Animal Totem Tarot by Lisa Robertson, the 6 of Pentacles in that deck. And finally, I also have the Mermaid Tarot, the 4 of Wands. All right, in that deck. And we'll be using the Lenormand tiles, of course. So without further ado, we have Angel Mary is first. We're going to spin that wheel. Do you want to be the first to spin the wheel, Mr. O?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You might want to just give it okay, well, whatever way you want to do it. I'm not going to.
Strength, right?
It's strength.
Strength.
Okay, so you did not win a reading this time, but don't worry. There will be other opportunities, I'm sure. All right, so Angel Mary, we'll wait for your question for today.
And I just wanted to mention, I know you had brought up the fact that we know several people who've all recently had a COVID infection or have one right now. Actually, locally, we know 4 people. We know our friends, the couple. We have another friend. And another person I know who's a health worker, works with healthcare. All within the last several weeks, all people that normally get double boosted take all this stuff seriously.
That's right. Okay, what did Malik think when he saw me yesterday? All right, you've got the deck.
With the Uncommon Tarot.
Today is also my dear Aunt Mary's birthday. It's the 98th anniversary of the date of her birth. I am wearing her Leo the Lion pendant. She was a proud Leo. She had a lot of lions in the house. And
your Aunt Mary was my favorite of all your aunts, and you had a number of them.
Yes. Well, she was the youngest of my mother's 8 other siblings. And she was the one I gravitated to the most because my mother had me later in life, so everybody was old. But my Aunt Mary was the youngest, and so I always gravitated to her. And she's one of the psychic sisters in the family.
But like yourself, Mary was a co-worker of mine. We all worked at the same place.
She got me
back
into
in the
working
70s.
in libraries way back in the day as a student library worker. She told me I would love working in the library.
And it's where you met the
And
love
it's where
of your
I
life.
stayed, and I met the love of my life, and where my son is doing very well today.
Better than us. Well, better than
Isn't
me.
that what we want?
Better than me for sure.
Yes,
Oh,
for
absolutely.
sure.
Absolutely. He's going places. He better take us with him.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry Gina didn't make it back. I feel bad. We had to do that, but we'll catch her next time, I'm sure.
My glasses are smudgy. Does that mean
Mine are too. I meant to wipe them before the show.
the
and I
future is
did not.
cloudy? I see you down there getting ready to hop up here
And he's going to
disrupt
mess things up again. I know it.
Please don't
I've
come up
moved as
here.
much as I can to give him some space.
Go. Go.
All right.
And then I have to turn and he does it. Kara, I don't know what you're doing to him, but you need to stop.
Teasing, Kara. All right.
Okay, Angel
Malik.
Mary, what does Malik think of you when he saw you yesterday? Okay, so the first card is the reversed King of Cups, followed by the reversed Ten of Cups, and then followed by the reversed Moon. Well, I never like it when they all come out reversed. That's for sure.
The moon isn't bad either way. Whether it's upright or reversed. I mean, it's kind of neutral to somewhat, mysterious, if nothing else. But I do get a little bit of concern about these cards here. I don't know, what Malik means to you. Is this a former relationship? Is this somebody you want a relationship with?
I believe they've mentioned him, but it's been a while.
It's been a while, so I'm not really sure, Angel Mary. But I feel here that, the Ten of Cups is reversed here, that there's some feelings of that they feel disconnected from you in some way. There's some unhappiness surrounding, the situation with you. So I don't know if, this is somebody you broke up with. They feel, oh,
Past
okay.
relationship.
Okay. So I feel like they feel there's this disconnection, and maybe they feel in some way that they were to blame.
Well, I
Are they
think that
feeling guilty?
I think that the moon reverse maybe says is that they're realizing, or they're coming to accept maybe something that they didn't realize before, finding out that maybe they weren't such a great person. The King of Cups, maybe they were mean, or maybe they weren't sincerely involved in the relationship. Maybe they feel that with the Ten of Cups that, they took something that could have been happy and they didn't make the most of that. So I think that maybe there's a sense of regrets, or maybe that they're realizing they have regrets. Like maybe they didn't at first, but now later, after some time has passed, they realize perhaps there are some regrets.
Right. I feel here that, the moon reversed indicates that something, maybe there was a revelation. I almost feel like, since this is what they thought of you, that there was some...
Just what they thought when they saw them yesterday.
Yeah. When they saw you yesterday was, there was a revelation to them, and maybe it was just about, like I said, the fact that they feel responsible for something in some way, and that they feel disconnected. They feel disconnected or unhappy. Do they feel unhappy about seeing you? I'm not sure. Or do they feel unhappy just about the situation that, that ended up breaking you guys apart? So I think that's what's to consider here. I'm looking for them. Where did I put them? Oh, wow. Well, finally cooled off a little bit here today, briefly.
So I pulled the bouquet, and you pulled the road. And I don't know if
it's the garden.
The garden, okay.
Sorry. The garden here, and the... I don't know. Maybe, do they feel like maybe they want to reestablish at least a friendship with you, or a connection with you? I wonder about that, just looking at this here, that, they wouldn't mind socializing with you again because maybe you bring them some joy. It's kind of interesting because it's almost the opposite of what I'm seeing there.
Well, the question was, what did they think when they saw you yesterday? Right. And I almost feel like maybe whether this was planned meeting or just an inadvertent meeting, somehow it was considered a gift to them in a way, or something bright in their life for that moment that it happened. And maybe it was because it happened in a public setting. So maybe they really felt, that despite the past, they were okay with seeing you, and maybe it did bring out the sense of what regrets they might have had about the relationship.
Yeah, it could be. I just feel here, though, when I thought about it, and what they thought when they saw you was maybe they also thought about good times and the joy that once was. That could be as well.
Hey, Tammy, you were having connection problems.
All right, well, you're almost right on time. Anthony's up next, and then we'll get to you.
All right.
And Anthony, I get to spin the lucky wheel for you.
Well, let's make sure they're there. I know they were.
Oh, they're there. I'm sure they are.
You're welcome, Angel.
There he is.
Going to LA for the weekend. Is the trip going to be a success?
Well, sorry, you're all hung up here. It's the Hanged Man. So no free reading this time, but don't worry, there'll be other opportunities. All right, my deck.
Will his trip be a success?
Well, let's take a look at that. Let's see what's going on this trip.
Well, that's not your reading, though, Anthony. I mean, maybe we could kind of apply some of that there, but that was just the spin of the wheel.
Did he say that? Because I don't see that.
Oh,
He just
wow.
said, "Oh, the Hanged Man." This was, of course, just so you would, whether you'd win a reading or not.
I see.
Yeah. But the Hanged Man, you're just hung up there. So unfortunately, you did not get the Wheel of Fortune, which is what we were looking for to win a free reading. I can't shuffle, so it's good to hand them to you now. That was a big assumption on your part. So I'll remind everybody, because I know Tammy didn't come back in, we are spinning this Wheel of Fortune today. And we will, if anybody gets the Wheel of Fortune card, we will give you a free reading sometime in the near future. All right. Well, it'll be a respite. You got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is reversed, upright. You got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is reversed. Ooh. And you got the Seven of Swords upright. It's an interesting combination. Okay, so I think on one hand here, I just want to say with the Queen of Wands reversed, the Queen of Wands has a number of different meanings. From anywhere from being a bitch, sorry, when she's reversed, to being kind of shy, kind of a wallflower. So I don't know if this is relating to you or your friend, but I would just say don't be shy here. Don't hold back. Don't be reserved. I feel here you're going to find that this is going to be kind of this is going to be a trip that can put you at ease if you let it. You'll feel relaxed. You'll feel kind of, like you're de-stressing.
Well, I almost wonder if maybe something might happen and there's a rain check. Like maybe,
dang, because I was thinking that in the beginning.
Like something happens and we're like, okay, we can't do it now. We'll try it in a week or two, something like that. Don't go on the ice floes. But no, Seven of Swords may indicate that maybe there is some, little bit of trickery or detailish things going on there that maybe are not lining up. So I do think that it's possible that maybe there's, something happening. Maybe if it's not a rain check, maybe you might go to a place you expected to go to and they're closed, or there's a limitation of some sort. So in other words, it doesn't sound like a success exactly. I wonder if we should try the Lenormand.
No, because I want to get back to that. I really didn't.
Okay.
I really didn't cover that card.
Sure.
And I think you're onto something here. I would say that this is going to be a trip that might end up differently than you thought. It's like he said, it may either be canceled or postponed, or you may not get to do whatever it was you were really planning on doing together. So it might be more relaxed and laid back than you'd planned. And so I think the Seven of Swords is here is because you have to, rethink your plans. It's about thinking outside the box and rethinking your plans. But you know what? Don't let it get to you. Don't let it disappoint you too much. And by all means, this is a time where you should be feeling more comfortable and yourself. Don't feel shy. Don't hold back. Try to be yourself.
Yeah, especially if this is a newer friendship situation. So let's try our Lenormand. Hi, bye, Dan. And you'll be up soon, I believe. We've kept the order.
Yep. The Lenormand. Oh. Sorry. Ah. I have the Fish and he has the Star. I'll let you go first.
Well, the star is informing the fish. The star brings a sense of destiny or good things happening. The fish relates maybe more to business, but sometimes when you're thinking about just the relative, the realm of things, this could pertain to relationships. It could pertain to friendships or just relationships. Sometimes when people ask questions that are specifically more about the foibles of romance, this is like to me saying there's a lot of fish in the ocean. But I don't know if that's appropriate for your reading so much as just saying that maybe this could be a friendship that really brings a lot of inspiration or hope, maybe in terms of this visit, even if things don't work out exactly as planned or there's a little reluctance or shyness going around, it still is establishing something hopeful or inspiring that maybe is going to, multiply in the future, goldfish, multiply.
There's a couple ways I could look at these two cards, or these two tiles. I kind of feel here that the fish could indicate abundance, obviously. It could also indicate movement, the fish swimming around and stuff. So I feel that this is a hopeful move for you, going and visiting this friend, that you will leave, this trip inspired or feeling better about things. The other way, I think I had another way I wanted to look at this. I know I did. I just feel, I think that actually covered it. It actually covered it. This is just going to bring you an abundance of hope and inspiration.
It's almost like saying that on the inner emotional or how you cognize it, there's a success. Maybe in what you actually did, it's not a blazing success, but it's like setting a pace of sorts, Yeah,
so it might be a little clunky. But I will say here that you want to know if it would be successful. And with you having the star and the fish here, I would say yes.
Well, there you go then.
So there you go. Good luck with that.
All right.
I hope it's not that you have to cancel plans, but either way, It seems like it'll be off to a pretty good start. All right, so we are on Violet Ann. And Violet Ann...
No, we're on Tammy.
Oh, Tammy. I'm sorry, Tammy.
Yes.
Tammy.
And you're welcome, and have fun and good luck.
Tammy, Mr. O...
will spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel for you.
Then I will spin the wheel for myself.
Put your cards down. All right.
Clunky is sexy.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right, Tammy, you could win a free reading from us. Let's see what happens. If you get the Wheel of Fortune card. No. You got the Emperor, right?
Okay.
The Emperor. You may roll, but you don't get a free reading today. We're sorry. But now you can have your question and give you your reading today. Will your health condition improve? Okay.
I'm just thinking about clunky is sexy.
Kara, you are a hoot.
You are a hoot, Kara. You are a hoot. So I'm going to use the English Magic Tarot for Tammy's reading.
Hey, better luck next time. Like I said, there'll be other chances.
So we're going to throw 3 cards, and then if we need to, we could do a yes or no. But let's do the 3 cards.
All right.
Okay, Tammy. Your first card is the 4 of Wands.
That's nice.
Nice way to start. followed by Justice. I like that. And then your last card is the reversed Emperor. So my sense is right away is follow your doctor's orders. This is not the kind of thing that you can do for yourself without having somebody mediate steps for you to take or medicines prescribed, etc. So this is really about you being under that sense of direction. But I do feel there's a good prognosis here. The Four of Wands really is a happy card. It's sort of like results at the end of work would be a good way to put it. It's sort of like something great happening because you put the time and work into it. And of course, Justice maybe just says it is meant to be on some level, or be fair about how you apply your sense of being healthy, as well as what your doctor or whoever is helping you in your quest to return to health prescribes.
Well, okay, Tammy. I look at these cards and I want to put these two together here.
Yep.
I feel like your health will achieve stability once more, because this is about putting a foundation in place, and foundations stabilize things, right? A firm foundation. So, foundations stabilize things. So you will achieve stability once more. When you get everything in balance, it seems as though there's some, obviously when we're ill, if we have issues, there's imbalances, there's dis-ease, as they call it. I like that term. When we talk about disease, dis-ease. Things are not, together. And Justice kind of indicates that to me. You have to achieve ease again. You have to achieve stability and balance. And the Emperor reversed is indicating that's where there are control issues right now. You have to find a way. I don't know whether, what you're dealing with, but like, for example, just throwing it out there, when I had my blood pressure issues, they were trying to get me to they were trying to regain control over my, flip-floppy blood pressure. And so, whatever the case may be with you, something needs to be brought back into control. And whether it's habits or lifestyle changes or staying on, as Mr. O said, doctor's orders, that's what it's going to take. But there is a really good chance here of achieving that. The Four of Wands is also a very, very positive card. It's a card of celebration generally. So I would say overall you have a good chance of, your health improving.
All right.
Lenormand. It may take some work. So awesome.
Child, which influences the first one, which was the Ring.
It's often hard when we have to make lifestyle changes, or when we get a disease or an illness that sets us back. We want everything to just come back to normal. This is saying you need to go slowly now, but constantly commit to taking small steps towards improving your health, whatever they may be. Whether it's even seeking out more advice from others, or, working out with a group as an example. Whatever the case may be, take small steps forward towards this commitment to better health.
Exactly. The Child to me is talking about your movement. And it's saying that maybe, too, it could be saying really, too, that you may still take a while to realize, that you have to work towards that commitment. That maybe at first, if there's something new going on, a new routine, you might not warm to it right away, but you should move in that direction of making that commitment to whatever that process is. And I'm thinking this means maybe something specific happening, a new medicine or a new procedure that could help your situation.
Well, and the other thing is, this could also say to me, Tammy, that, this may take some time. This may take a little longer than you might like because it's a slow process. But it seems like it will progress. So,
stick with the plan.
Wishing you luck with that. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Tammy.
All right. And it is Violet Ann's turn.
Hi, Violet Ann.
Hey, Violet Ann, we're going to spin the wheel for you. Is it my spin?
It's your spin.
It is. So let's see if you're the lucky one today or not. Like I said, if nobody wins today, we'll be doing this again. So close.
So close.
You got Justice. Just the other side of the wheel.
The funny thing is, I thought if anyone could get it, it would probably be you. I just figured, which is honor.
So close. Oh, well, we'll try another time, Violet. All right. And there'll be other giveaways involving this wheel this month. So
I'm glad if they made sense to you. That's great.
Awesome, Tammy. Wishing you success.
So you have a deck to pull?
I may. I'm waiting for Violet Ann's question.
Oh, I see.
But I will pick a deck. This one.
So while we're waiting for that, don't forget to watch the emotional exchanges tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I pull a total of 4 cards for each elemental quadrant. There's our question.
How's your career looking? All right. Sunny has left the room. I would have had Mr. do a Sunny cam, but he's gone. He'll be back. Probably taking down the whole set with him when he does.
Has that problem that I told you. We need to get a new bracket. The bracket doesn't attach properly to this thing anymore. I told you that.
Yeah, I know. You'll have to order that. I don't know how to order that.
Who ordered the first one? It wasn't me.
It came with the camera.
No, it didn't. It didn't come with this camera. It came with the other camera, the other tripod.
No, this bracket came with this tripod?
No, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
It came with the other tripod, the one that this one replaced.
So I get it. All right.
Do you?
Yeah, because I do have a thought for you on this later.
Just one?
Yeah.
All right.
I think this tripod's a little bit different. But anyway, we'll talk.
It is different from the original tripod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
That this bracket
And that I
came
think
with.
this screws into here and you don't have a bracket. And you can still move the camera the way you need to.
Lord and Lady, give me patience.
I'll explain.
No, you won't.
Where's that screen, doggone you? We're supposed to
ready
have
to let me-
standby for bickering
Are you ready to
and
let me
standby for snickering for the happy hour. Okay.
Nope, not that one.
Oh, he can't even keep them straight. That's okay.
Nope, not that one.
I love it.
Nope, not that one. Never mind. See, that just means that there hasn't been any suitable bickering lately.
Oh, I think there has been.
Well, if there was, then it would have been there.
Oh,
So you're wrong.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh no, Violet! You got the Five of Pentacles, first card.
Looks a little foxy.
Gonna grab it from me?
No. Can't you put it up there?
No. But then we have the King of Wands. Oh no. And then we have the Ace of Cups, reversed. So how are things looking? Did you start another job recently? Did you get a job?
I think it's about the business she's been trying to
Oh,
work with, her own
well,
business.
You know, sometimes the Five of Pentacles is about, obviously, kind of money not being there, finances not there, but also it can be about establishing or finding your tribe or community or finding your place there. So I don't know if this is saying right now you may be having some issues in attracting the right clientele or audience to your business. Possibly the Ace of Cups reversed is indicating some disappointment or some unhappiness with where things have been going. But the King of Wands here is here for a reason, I feel, Violet. And I feel the King of Wands is saying, you should not give up on this. You just need to hang in there, and show your strength, show your ability to think creatively, and you should be able to finally make this work. I just feel that these conditions that you're experiencing right now may be temporary because you seem to know exactly what you're doing here.
Well, I often feel that any reversed ace sort of means like it's a temporary delay, that kind of thing. But what really interests me, Violet Ann, is that Five of Pentacles. I think that card is saying to me that you you are in fact trying to do this on your own without necessary resources that may or may not be available to you. Maybe there's a suggestion that if you had somebody who could help you with this, and I don't know, to me I could see that maybe this is really you, but it could also be
somebody else,
the qualities of a person who could be helpful. I'm not saying like if it's the tarot business like what we do, but somebody who maybe is able to help you. And so I sort of feel that this says that temporarily that is not happening now, but that's probably where your mind or your feelings will go to, that having a partner of sorts. Maybe it's not exactly a partner. I don't want to use that word for your question, but I do feel there is like something about you doing it alone when you don't need to, that there are resources, if not partners.
Because that's very much in line with the Five of Pentacles as well. I mean, this could indicate just seeking out somebody with some business savvy, or, to offer you some advice. You don't have to remain out in the cold. You don't have to feel like there's no support.
Go on.
You need to, you could reach out, and maybe it's just a matter of shadowing some people who are doing what you're trying to do. And if they're more successful at it, seeing what they're doing and thinking about, can I do that too?
Well, that King of Wands is kind of like the business acumen or the business sense. So maybe this is saying that if you do collaborations, you want to be somebody who is more business minded. And this may be just saying too,
oh my gosh, well, he's gone, and if he comes back, the whirlwind that is Sunny. Sunny, that was so unnecessary.
He's screaming for attention.
Oh my gosh. Well, I know it's my computer.
He's going to be screaming when I go after him.
I don't know why it seems like I have less room here today, but...
That's right, Kara. It's funny.
It's funny for everybody but us, really. It's okay.
I totally lost my train of thought, but I had this feeling like this is saying, like, remember, if you're working with a collaboration, don't necessarily work with somebody that maybe you might have emotional feelings for. You should probably just keep it more on the business level.
Well, yeah,
to some degree.
I guess. I guess I'm looking at that in relation to where you feel you're at right now, because I do see some of that indicated in the cards here, that you're not totally happy with your progress, that there's something lacking.
That's true.
Because the 5 is about lack as well. Let's do the Lenormand and see what we get from there, mister. Oh, And yeah, it could very well be collaborations too.
I'm watching you, Sonny.
Don't call attention to him.
He was staring right at me.
I know, well, let him.
Alrighty, you're first. Tree and Stork.
So, I feel here, this is really a good new beginning for you. This is highly indicated here. And the tree is here to say it is going to grow. It's a matter of, you're just pulling more together, getting it together, making it work. I really feel looking at this and seeing that King of Wands here, I can't help but think that this is temporary conditions right now that you may be experiencing.
Well, I almost feel here too that this might be saying, because I feel Lenormand is like sometimes more specific things physically happening, that this could be saying some new plan that promises or shows you more growth may appear to you. That maybe a new idea or a new situation may pop up for you, giving you better ideas on what to do. Some different way of looking at it, or a different kind of plan, or even a business opportunity that's just new and promises growth, which of course is tying in with that King of Wands too. So watch for that. That may be something showing up soon.
Good luck with that, Violet Ann.
And it's Libra.
And it's Libra. And are you spinning the wheel for Libra?
I'm going to use my Legend Arthurian Tarot.
Are you spinning the wheel for Libra?
When I want to.
All right. We will be spinning the wheel for you in a moment, Libra.
You're welcome.
You're so evil. What is with you? Oh my gosh, you got the star. You are certainly a shining light, Libra, but you are not a winner today. We'll try again next time.
What's the message your spirit guides have for you?
You're welcome, Violet Ann. And yes, let's see. It's not that easy to get the Wheel of Fortune, is it? But it's okay. Because we're going to be doing this all month long. So worry not. Like I said, plenty of opportunity. Okay, Mr. O.
Libra's first card is the Knight of Cups. It says Galahad. And then the next cup is the reversed Wheel of Fortune. Oh. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Only
oh my gosh, you got it, but not on the wheel.
And then the final card is Death. So the spirit guides may be saying there's a big change coming. Something big is happening, change. On the other side of that, I see that Knight of Cups, which really talks about maybe the possibility of emotional, romantic, pleasurable things that you're moving towards or that are moving towards you. So the only real bummer is this Wheel of Fortune reversed, and it makes me feel that you should be careful, that maybe there is a possibility that there's a change coming in the status quo of how you feel about people emotionally, romantically, but there is the possibility that this won't necessarily lead to a good place, that maybe this would be a backwards move. So Spirit may be telling you to just really pay attention to what's going on. Everything probably isn't exactly what it seems to be.
Well, you know, Libra, I'm looking at this in a very interesting way. I think Spirit is telling you right now that you've had a lot of emotional highs and lows of late, you know. This could be the coming or going of a matter connected with emotions. And the reason I'm saying I know this is a positive card, but of course it's followed by the Wheel of Fortune here reversed. And so I feel like here, you know, there have been times where things have been up. There have been times lately where things have been down. And so when I see that last card, Death, I think the good news is that there is change afoot. Transformation is coming. I don't know if this is a call for you to change so much. Just in my intuition is telling me that Spirit is saying this is all going to change soon, so that things will start to be a little bit more stable, more comfortable. You won't be feeling these up and down so much. I think it's going to improve. Conditions are going to improve is what Spirit's saying.
So maybe that whole idea too does relate to just emotional things about yourself in general, your highs and lows, you know, what triggers you or what calms you down, those kind of things. It may not necessarily be talking specifically about your relationships with people.
Oh.
Then again,
Well, but it's emotions. And,
I know.
And you shouldn't have showed me that. You showed it to me again.
You always like looking
I
for
don't
it.
like to see them first. Ah.
So I pulled the heart.
And a repeat.
And
A tree-peat.
a tree-peat. That's right.
So I feel here that, you know, I feel here that this is so beautiful in a way that, you know, despite the emotional highs and lows, things are going to change for you more positively. And Spirit is saying that once again, love will grow in your heart. You know, I feel you are moving to a situation where either you will feel more love for someone or something, or maybe it's love of the self. It seems as though this is like in a time where, you know, you are developing more of a thicker coat. You have more emotional stability and security, and that, you know, you feel like you have grown a lot and you have a lot of emotional maturity. I think I just want to say it that way.
I'm wondering if this is really about your feelings for your family, your children, your family members.
That could be
that
family
situation.
tree.
Because I feel the family tree there too, and I feel that maybe what the spirit guides are saying is that although you may feel that emotionally it's been really rough for you with everything that's going on, you know, you got a lot going on, Libra. It is saying really too that the strength of the family will probably do more to sustain you emotionally than almost anything else could. Yeah, other than, you know, winning those mega millions that we always talk about. But
Never happens.
so that's what the spirit guides say, Libra.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. And let me post the list. We are on Kara.
We are on Kara.
Kara, you are up. And I'm going to grab a deck.
And while I'm at it, I will mention that Happy Hour is back this Saturday at 10 a.m. Come and get your positive message from Spirit. A one-card pull.
The good news is Mr. O's not working.
So I can do this for hours.
And the good news is we'll be spinning the wheel that day too.
Yes.
For you.
So right, drop in and get your chance at a free reading as part of our anniversary celebration.
All right, what does Kara's spirit guides want her to know? Let's go with you.
Leave the cat alone. Leave the cat alone. I'm not a spirit guide, but I think you already knew that. So I want to remind everybody that if you are on Instagram, I know a few of our folks are, you can follow us there. We're the usual TFT _ tarot _ today. TFT tarot for today. There is an imposter on Instagram who's trying to imposter me. They're going as TFFT.
Boy, you know, there's a lot of impostering going on. Poor Matt Oren had his identity, not just his identity, his book was plagiarized.
Yeah, totally plagiarized.
Psychic Witch, this excellent book that he made, and somebody plagiarized it and put a different cover title on it. Man, you know, there's so much fake stuff out there.
The stuff sucks.
Yeah. So, you know, if you want a good book on developing psychic abilities, Matt Oren's Psychic Witch book. That is the title. He is the author. So do support him. I feel so bad for him. But this happens a lot. I believe the tarot lady was plagiarized. Other people have been plagiarized.
Violet Ann says she gets phony people copying her account too.
It's just awful. You know, people with no lives whatsoever. It's just sad. All right. Well, Kara, your spirit guides have for you the Two of Swords upright. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. And the Six of Wands is reversed. Spirit guides want you to think about something here, Kara. I think the spirit guides are saying it's time to step back and look at the people you're trying to collaborate with or work with or communicate with, commune with, your tribe, and decide why it is that, you know, things are not working out for you. You know, if you've been having some issues in your, you know, your tribe, Spirit is saying there's something not right here. You need to look for more people who, you know, are willing to support you and be there for you as much as you are for them.
Well, I'm not really sure what area of your life this could be pertaining to. I sort of feel like it could maybe float around a few, and maybe it's just more overhead, kind of like, you know, good things to think about. But there is this point of a stalemate or a point of a pause to consider what has happened so far and try to figure out if you know enough to move it somewhere. And you may not, but what you may know or what you may find out is that maybe some of the people whose energies you work with or like with, and I don't think this is work, romance, or friendship necessarily, but some of these people just, they're not a good fit for whatever it is you're trying to do. So if it's just about people exchanging ideas, maybe there's a bad influence there that isn't fitting properly for you. You might want to take notice of that. And then, you know, nobody ever likes to be told you're hanging around with a bunch of losers. But but sometimes I look at the Six of Wands and I say, well, maybe these are people who don't have your best interest in mind. Or if it's not people per se, it's just the energies or influences around you, that there may be situations that look appealing, but they don't really have your interest in mind. They maybe just want to take things from you rather than help you promote yourself or do things. Yeah,
so I feel here that, you know, this is a card of support in a way. You know, when you think of the Six of Wands upright, you're gallantly riding in after accomplishing something and everybody's applauding you or saying, good for you and we support you, blah, blah, blah. But it's reversed now. And so it's saying that there seems to be this lack of, or this feeling of a lack of support or camaraderie you're looking for here, you're seeking. So you need to step back from it all, your spirit guides are saying, and decide, you know, do I really want to keep hanging with people who I give so much to, but I get nothing in return?
I feel like the Two of Swords is saying the time is still coming for you to wait because you know something better will come.
Maybe. Depending on what Mr. O gets.
Wow. A letter and a ship.
Well, that's an interesting combination.
Message in a bottle?
So I don't know, and if this in its own way isn't relating to social media. Oops.
You sunk it. Oh, wait, that's not the ship.
Is it relating to social media? Because I sense distance here. Distance communication. A pen pal, right? No. But I sense here distant communication or a move. Maybe this is a move for you, to get the message across to people that, hey, either you're with me or you're against me. Either you're with me or I got to move on.
I just think that if this is a people situation or just sort of like amassing energies and influences, this is saying something better will come eventually. Just, give it lip service if you have to, but don't take the current stuff as seriously because something better is probably arriving soon or at some point. I think it's saying the best is yet to come. Don't pay too much stock to this stuff. The bird is wise. Wait. The ship is on the horizon.
The ship is on the horizon. Right. I feel there's a move happening here. And it's a move connected with communication. So, you know what? Maybe it's just a matter of you communicating more to people that, hey, don't forget about me. I don't know. But there's something to do with the communication and movement. Things will start to move again.
All right.
All right. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Thanks, Karen.
All right, let me post my list.
And of course, we do remember.
And Sally. Gina's maybe not here, but I have her still on the list.
I DM'd her.
I saw that. Did she answer?
I don't know.
She might be. Oh, well, I could maybe take a look. I don't know if I have Twitter up.
I said, get your butt over here, Gina. No, I didn't. You're welcome.
No, it looks like there's no reply.
Then a minute or two after that, I thought, she's just sitting in the chat room lurking, watching us.
Oh.
But
and
I realized
wanted
she's
to
not.
have her pull a card from the new Oracle.
Didn't you get a spin? There you
Yay!
are. Now, wait a minute. Did Kara get her spin?
Hold on, Gina. It's Sally. We're on. Kara got her spin.
Okay, because she's asking, where am I spin?
Oh, Kara, we did your spin in the beginning. You ended up with the... Did we not do her spin?
You had no experience necessary was your sign. No.
Libra was the star. You're right, Kara. We forgot about your spin. It was me. Well, she certainly deserves the
Now
wheel.
you're going to get it.
No, you got
you're
the
not.
world. Okay. Well, you mean the world to us, Kara, but you did not win this time. So better luck next time. And Gina, I'm sorry. We're reading for Sally first and then you, but you are up next.
But
okay?
I'll answer that question. We're the large white wings. I'm the one on the right, and she's the one on the left.
I don't know about that.
I don't either.
Anyway, let's move on to Sally. Sally, you are up, and I'm going to let Mr. O spin the wheel right now so we do not forget.
I would never have forgotten.
So just keep your message up there, Gina. We will get to you. So sorry about that.
The star.
The star again. Well, I'm sorry. The wheel does come up, believe me. But no free reading for Sally. Sally wanted a general. That's right, I remember.
All right. And I'm bringing out a new deck. I'm going to bring out my Karma Music Tarot. And I was on Instagram the other day.
Today is your grandfather's birthday. Today's my Aunt Mary's birthday. This is the 98th anniversary, Gina, of her passing, of her birthday. I'm sorry.
And today is the 60th anniversary of Marilyn Monroe's death.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And I was so surprised when I saw that today. I didn't realize that.
That was me egging you on, Gina. You know me, that Scorpio guy.
We weren't sure if you were in the room or not, so we just wanted to be sure. He even DM'd you on Twitter, so just to make sure you knew. We didn't forget about you. You are on the list.
Wow. Yeah, Mary would have been 98.
98 this year, my gosh.
My grandfather,
Wow.
one of my grandfathers, would be 122.
Gosh. I always feel like somebody's watching me, Gina.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
I love that song.
Me too.
Love that song.
I have no privacy.
Okay, Sally, let's see what's going on for you.
Aww.
Aww.
Sally, you have the Eight of Swords.
Okay.
Upright. That's your first one.
What else you got there?
Then you have the reversed Three of Swords. So some sword action here. And then you have the upright Page of Wands. And I love this one too because it just looks like such skill here.
What a story these cards are telling me.
All right.
All right. So, I don't know if you're going to resonate with this or not, Sally, but this is what I see. The Eight of Swords is here upright in the beginning. And as a matter of fact, it's just like bam, bam, bam for me today with you. The Eight of Swords is upright. And I feel here that, maybe you've been hesitating to move forward on something, whether it's, a relationship, whether it's a job, or whether it's anything in life. Maybe you've just been kind of, keeping to yourself more, or just feeling a lack of self-confidence to move forward. And it might be because you've been going through a healing of some sort. I feel as though maybe you were hurt in some way, or somebody said some cutting words. Something happened to make you withdraw. And now I feel a healing is starting to take place. This general reading is indicating to me that a healing is starting to take place. You're starting to feel more confident again, or you will be soon. It's underway. And the Page of Wands indicates to me that new opportunities will start to open for you soon. As soon as you open your heart again and you trust yourself again, there's going to be new opportunities either in love, business, personal goals. Different things are going to start to open up for you.
I see it more or less like that. So for some reason I was drawn to the idea that maybe the Page of Wands was the message that sort of brought these other situations to bear here, but I'm not so sure about that. I mostly agree with Banshee. I sort of feel like there's an idea here that you need time away, or that you're blocked in certain ways, maybe because of something that broke your heart or something that was really hurtful. Maybe it was a message that came to you explaining that, or maybe this is leading for your re-engagement because maybe a new message coming will change that status quo, will make you feel like, yes, that time of needing to heal is nearly over. Okay, so now we're going to go with the Lenormand. Whoa. I'm going to put them back in because they sort of fell out.
Oh, there's more than one? Okay.
Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you. So I have drawn the moon. That was the first one. And she drew the crossroads. So you are at a crossroads. It may be about how you see yourself being successful in any number of ways. Certainly emotional matters, whether it's, closing the deal on a relationship or being open to the possibilities of new relationships. But the moon in general really does talk about success all the way around. And it says you're at the crossroads from that, maybe because you have been going through and internalizing or processing what that was.
So the moon is, so basically, yes, you are now at a crossroads. I think basically, to me, if I follow the progression of these cards and I look at the Lenormand, I think you are heading now towards success. And the moon is about success. The moon can also be about love or romance. It could also be about success in business. So I feel here you are on the road to success in some area of your life, probably also indicated by this Page of Wands here.
Yeah, I agree. And for some reason, I sort of see like this is another version of those crossroads that you were stuck at or that you were feeling, remote from. But I think it is passing, and that's our message.
Okay.
All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. Say that it resonated. And Gina's up. Now, Mr. O, when I spin this wheel, I don't want your arm on the table. Gosh. I want to... No. Okay, you can do that. I don't care.
You are welcome.
Another star.
Triple star.
Honestly, this thing does go to different cards, believe me. Today it just doesn't want to. So you, Gina, are a star. We know that already. But you did not win a free reading. So maybe next time. All right. So I want to pull back that question. Was it her grandfather? Two large white wings embracing me with love. Your grandfather's birthday.
Do you have anything that's... Oh, should I use the Ghost Tarot?
Yes. Use the Ghost Tarot.
I'll let you start shuffling.
All right.
All right. I love using the Ghost Tarot. More people need to have ghost questions. Yes.
Maybe next time there'll be plenty of opportunities for prize winning.
Grandfather Frank.
Maybe we'll add an extra card next time if this is getting too difficult for the wheel to pop up. I have a plan. So it'll be one of two cards, maybe. We'll see.
It's a beautiful deck. I don't know if you've seen it recently. I use it in my Goth Tarot reading, and I like the feel of it. I just like the feel.
Grandfather Frank. Oops.
Kara likes it too.
Let's just do the 3 and see what we get.
All right, Gina. First card is the Six of Wands reversed, followed by the Two of Wands reversed. And then another reversal. This one is Strength reversed.
Well, that was a 2 of Wands? Yeah. 2 of Wands.
Right, the King.
Probably would have been better served by a yes, no, but I will say here that whoever, I'm not sure was your grandfather. I'm not sure was your grandfather.
Yeah, I don't know either. Mm-hmm.
But I will say that it just seems as though this was somebody is trying to get through to you, because I feel with Strength reversed here that somebody was there, and they were trying to not be too subtle about it either. What else do I want to say about the Six of Wands and the 2? Let me think about that a moment. But that was my first impression when I saw the Strength card, is somebody was definitely nudging.
Well, here's what the cards feel like to me. These two reverse cards, the 6 and 2 of Wands, seems to bear the signature, maybe, of a person who didn't feel they were as successful as they wanted to be, who felt that maybe something shifted away from them, plans got away from them, or they were not able in implementing their plans. The reason might be that maybe they felt they were too forceful. They applied more physical strength to situations rather than compassion and understanding. So I don't know if that does or does not describe Frank or anybody else, but that's what I feel. Somebody who didn't feel like they had the success they wanted or the control over things that they wanted.
You know what? I had another glimmer here as he was talking, and I feel, Gina, that this makes me feel, along with this card, that somebody really wants your attention. It's somebody maybe who feels you haven't been thinking about them enough lately, you know? This is planning, strategizing. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but this in particular to me, you know, the Six of Wands is reversed, and when it's reversed, somebody is feeling as though they're not getting the attention they crave. And I almost feel like, and then this, somebody nudging you, wanting to say, hey, I'm still here. So that sounds like your dad.
Well, after I said what I said, she said that would be my mom. So I'm not sure if that's what she meant, that the qualities I described pertain more to your mom.
Well, let's throw the Lenormand on this too. I'm just curious to see what would come up.
Okay, and I think she says what you just said would apply more to her mom too.
Ah. Well, give mom a little loving. You know, it's okay. I know it's your grandpa's day, but maybe your mom needs a little loving too.
After all, she did marry your grandfather's son.
Interesting.
The rider followed by the house.
Did anybody ride a motorcycle? But, you know, I definitely do think this is a familial spirit. This was somebody from the family. And, you know, maybe they just want to let you know they're okay. They're moving on. They're transiting. They're okay.
Right. I agree that. I was just thinking about what you had said earlier, Gina, and I feel that maybe... well, I'm not really sure what I feel. I think it is somebody you knew. I'm not sure if it's any of those three, but maybe you're more because of the way we described it. And, you know, sometimes people associate the idea of a mom, a mother, more with the idea of the home. But the rider could be something that could be more associated with the idea of your father, perhaps, or Frank even, or something like that. So it could just be saying, too, really, that if this is about a spirit encounter, they're around.
Well, you had a massage. I assume it was not at your house. You know what? This also makes me wonder, Gina, if they're not going to pay you a visit in your home.
Yeah, I don't know that this is about Carol or anybody else that might have rode motorcycles. It could be. I mean, we were just being silly a little bit. But it is about something that's coming.
Something is moving towards you, and I really do feel it is a familial spirit. I'm not sure it's your grandfather because of the way the cards turned out. I think it's somebody else, though, who definitely just wants to nudge you and, you know, get your attention, wants to be noticed by you.
I think your grandfather is more at rest, and I don't know everything about spirit things. We could ask Violet or somebody else. But I do feel that after deaths, there is a period of time where spirits are maybe around more, or they're somewhere around because they are internalizing their lives. But once a number of decades are passed, like your grandfather perhaps, then they're more likely to rest peacefully.
That's what we have for you, Gina. Good luck with that. All right. Angel Rivera, you are up, and Mr. O is going to spin the wheel. I'm just going to roll it around here a little bit.
I'm going to roll my eyes. That's correct, Violet, and I think that's correct, especially if you had a strong relationship with them.
It's a tower. Well, let's just say you definitely did not win your reading. And other cards do pop up on this wheel.
All right, Angel.
Well, we're not necessarily planning on giving out a reading every show. We wanted to make it a little challenging and fun. And we will be giving other things away besides free readings. So stay tuned for that.
Indeed.
And that's no reflection on your reading, Angel, getting the tower now. All right. So what you got for us, Angel? Get a card and see what message Spirit may have. Okay. Let's step on. Knock on wood. Well, this is wood.
When you said that, Angel, I was reminded of one of Joan Crawford's movies from the late 60s, Berserk, where she's like a circus person and her daughter is on one of those spinning wheels and a guy's throwing knives at it and spinning around. The knives all missed her. Does anyone remember Berserk? No, it wasn't Berserk, or was it?
I don't know.
Berserk. No, wait. The other big movie with Joan Crawford was Straight Jacket.
Ah. Okay.
Old movie buff.
Old movie buff. So anyway, as I said, I'm wearing my Aunt Mary's Leo the Lion today. So cool. I like it. Oh, and her ring. She was so Leo, she got her birthstone ring, which of course is ruby.
And of course, 20 years ago, never mind.
Don't say anything, don't say anything. Stand by for card
Malfeasance.
drops.
I don't think it dropped.
I could have sworn you did. Okay. We'll find it after somewhere. No. I'm sure you're right.
No, you're not.
I am. So you just want a single card. All right.
Stand
Well,
by
we'll
for
do top and
Pickering.
Well, I can tell you, you've got the Earth Puppy reversed. That's the Page of Pentacles reversed.
Earth Puppy. Page
So,
of...
it's interesting. It's coming now. You know, this relates to learning and education, of course. You know, the Page of Pentacles is a studious sort of guy, but it's reversed. So, things might be a little bit crazy, maybe in the workplace for a while. A little bit of, you know, things going on. Things unsettled in the workplace, perhaps, I get the feeling. Maybe there's just going to be kind of a clunky start to the, you know, I don't know, when is your semester starting? It can't be starting already, right? But it's got to be soon. So I feel here there's going to be a sluggishness, there's going to be a slowness, there's going to be, you know, this is a time right now maybe that's kind of in between things.
Well, I look at this and I think all work and no play makes Angel a dull puppy.
Well, what a good point.
So I think this is really saying don't be that person. Don't be too down on certain things. That remember there's a spark that you need to consider, especially now since you're starting the new year. You need to kind of enliven yourself, especially when it comes to maybe your intuitive chops. There's going to be a lot of things you're going to want to have your feelers out there for, sensing about your personal safety or just about what's going on in general.
So this is just a slow period right now. It might also just be saying to roll with it, Don't let it get to you too much, because lo and behold, the bottom card is reversed too. And we have the Sea Guardian, which of course is the Knight of Cups. Reversed. So it's kind of like, maybe there'll be some things happening right now. At the start of the semester, things are changing. Hey, I know that colleges and schools in general are going to be changing up their COVID requirements and stuff going forward. I had heard somewhere that colleges, for the most part, are going to abandon all COVID stuff. All COVID safeguards. I hope that's not completely true, but that's what I had heard. So just be mindful that there might be some things that may be emotionally unpleasant, that may come out during this time period right now. And maybe that's why, things are going to just seem slow and sluggish, or you're going to feel this lack of motivation.
Well, there is some movement. As a reverse Knight of Cups, it sort of seems...
That's true.
Knight of Cups, it sort of seems like it's not what you want. You're just not going to really enjoy when this starts. You're going to just sort of feel distracted or emotionally, not quite aligned, I guess would be a good way to say that.
Well, I couldn't believe what the CDC came out with today as far as schools go. I mean, literally, it's a mess. So I don't know, when they're talking schools, if colleges and universities are part of that, or it's just the elementary and, the high schools, middle schools, etc. But I'm not impressed. Okay.
The Sith and the Mice.
So all I have to say is cut back on those things that might be causing you stress or disappointment. Again, there's little things here. I think, there are some things that we can do things about, and there are other things we can't do things about. So whatever you can do to minimize stress or this feeling of disappointment or disharmony with what's going on, or if whatever's getting in the way of making you feel motivated or moving more, then do so. But of course, some things are really kind of beyond our control, and we're not able to do that.
Well, if the idea is really that everybody has to just do for themselves, and people like you or us or others we know are prepared to do what is necessary, while other people are like, F this, I don't want to do that. This is just saying really what they do will be a minor annoyance if you know in your heart, and there's that, King of Cups there again, that you're doing the right thing for yourself. You can cut through the irritations maybe by binging on movies, or
there
just
you go.
not getting yourselves overly involved there, because let's face it, none of us have that power right now.
And I will say this. The mice are about little things, little annoying things, So, just to break the monotony or break that cycle of these little things adding up, do something to de-stress, to just get away from it and not let it get under your skin so much. Yeah, you might get an email from admin or library admin saying, well, we're going to do things this way now, and you might get a little about it, but you know what? Since there's nothing you can do about it, just do what you can to de-stress and feel better.
You just got to make sure you can take care of yourself despite what, the other people want to do.
Yeah. Oh, these are weird times.
Right,
they are.
We
Meanwhile, we've got, what did they call, a health emergency or whatever for monkeypox now. So it's just, everything is just so crazy right now. Really is. That's what we have for you, Angel. Good luck with that. These are weird times. I don't know. I'm a little concerned. Well, and that's why we want to open ourselves up more to doing some different things. Just take a few moments since we're at the end of our show to talk a little bit about Tarot Talks, the idea and the concept behind it. You know, it will give some people who subscribe to our social media, our YouTube, and of course people will have to subscribe to our website in order to come to these events, to meet us, get to know us, talk to us, you know, and do some fun things, some out-of-the-box things that maybe we don't have time to do right now on our live streams. We love providing readings for people, you know, and this is going to be a different flavor. We may do readings that will involve, like I said, current events and things like that. We may have games. The wheel will appear, of course. We will bring out products. We might showcase different types and groupings of products and experiment a little bit with you guys.
Yes.
And so it'll be very free form, and that's why it's free.
Well, we still have some work to do to understand our website even. We realize that you can subscribe to the list, but you could also become a site member. We haven't figured out what we're going to do with all those. We can do some things with them, but we have to go through this material. But if you do subscribe and or become a site member, you should get the updates. And here's what I do there. I do post the card of the day there, the enhanced version, as well as keep up to date on all of our weekly videos. And then we also throw uniquely there some of the blog posts we do occasionally. So you would get notified of those.
Well, stay tuned. I will definitely give out more details. Apparently, I've made a number of mistakes when setting up the page, and something also happened that kind of has messed up the shop part of the page a little bit. I have to fix.
Glitchy glitch.
There's some glitches, but apparently I started making site membership available to people thinking it was something else, but it's actually giving people the rights to do things to my page. And if I assign them that.
And we don't know what we would assign them.
I'm not going to do that.
Can you go out and get me a coffee? I know it's coming from India, but I'll wait.
I have to fix that. But the other thing is, I wanted to bring up one other thing. I'm going to announce soon, you know, we want to kind of roll these out. But I'll let you guys know on YouTube that I'm going to be announcing another program that will be for a cost, a nominal cost, and it will appear maybe a little bit more regularly, like once a month or every other month on our website. And it's going to be about tarot and divination and questions you may have. It's a program that will be designed around the people who attend. So, you know, you will tell me what your concerns are, and we'll design a show around it. And it's got a special name. When I roll it out, you will see it. But that will definitely be a cost attached to that, because we'll be actually doing some educational, you know, work for you. And so stay tuned. And of course, Tarot Talks is free, but we're always happy to take your donations. But it's a nice, more intimate environment where we can talk more and get to know each other better. All right, that's it for our show, I guess. We're ending just a little bit early today. Short list for a Thursday. I want to thank everybody for coming to our YouTube-versary show.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope to see you at happy hour on Saturday. The wheel will be here. I'll try to spin and see if I get a wheel. Wouldn't it be funny if I got it now? No. It looks like I got the star again. Let's see what you get. No. Believe me, the wheel comes up.
So don't forget happy hour on Saturday. Don't forget my show tomorrow morning. Don't forget Banshee's show on Sunday morning. And that's pretty much it.
Judgment! I'm judging the wheel. All right, everybody.
You are the weakest link.
Take care, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.